Today we wanted to talk to you a little bit about the process of selling a property on the Costa del Sol. Most of our clients are not Spanish. Most of you guys are from Northern Europe, the United States or Canada. And it's a little bit different from your home country. So what do you have to think about when you want to sell a property? Well, first of all, pick an agency that you trust and like. You can pick 2 or 3 or 10 by all means, but we very much recommend that you pick one agent so you have one person to be in contact with. We have just made this seller's guide, so if you drop us a message here on Instagram or send us an email, we will be happy to send you an e-copy of it or pop by the office and you'll get the hard copy. Basically what it says is what I just mentioned here. Pick an agent that you trust, and this agent will help you to find the right price for the property. We know that everyone wants as much as possible, but of course you have to be realistic and don't scare any potential buyers away. We have a multiple listing system, MLS. This means that if you, for example, list your property with Marbella Estates with us, we put all the dates in our system and it pops up on all the other agencies' websites. You get a lot of exposure. We also include you in our emails. Every Sunday we have a newsletter telling you a little bit about what's happening in Spain on the real estate market and our new listings. It goes out to about 8,000 people. So it's a good way of getting even more exposure for your property. And then we also help you doing floor plans, taking photos and presenting it in the correct way, perhaps by an open house if it's a bigger property, from 1 million and upwards, more or less. And then what happens? Well, we show it to a lot of potential clients, and the time it takes to sell a property here now is quite fast, because as we all know, the market is good. Lately we sold 2 properties within 12 hours, which is highly unusual, and you cannot tell when the right buyer happens to be here and on holiday and looking around, but maximum 6 months, something like that, depending a bit on the time of the year. And when you made an agreement with the buyer usually pays you 6,000 or 1% of the price if it's above 600,000 euros. Then within 2 weeks, 10%. And then within 1 to 2 months, you go to the notary, you get your money, and the buyer gets the property and the keys. What does this cost you? Well, capital gains tax is 19% for non-residents, 25% from outside of the EU. Estate agents' fees are typically 5%, and your lawyer will charge you 1%. For more information, this is the guide. It's very detailed, so just drop us that message and hope to see you soon.